Have you ever felt complete despair, complete hopelessness, complete and utter terror at the idea of continuing to live? It feels like you have broken and that you and your life are irreparable. The idea of suicide and self-harm dominates every moment of your life. You have convinced yourself that the world and the people in it would be better off without you. No matter how much your family and friends tell you that they love you and that you would be missed, nothing about you believes it. Maybe you've been in pain for more years of your life than you haven't been. Maybe you've used substances or behaviours to control that pain, but those things took you to the brink of death. Maybe you thought if you gave these things up you'd be okay, but the reality is that you feel worse, and you wish these things had killed you. You have the same problems, but you can't numb them anymore, and they feel overwhelming. You feel like you simply cannot cope. You cannot go on in this much pain. Maybe you've made mistakes that have such long-reaching and severe consequences that you don't know how you will ever fix the mess you've made of your life. You look at what you have and you don't know how it will ever repair, how you can ever fix the broken little person inside you. This isn't a one-day experience. These thoughts and ideations have been going on so long that you're exhausted. Maybe you have panic attacks or flashbacks that terrify you, stop you sleeping and infiltrate your mind. So what do you do when you're in this place? Firstly, stop and breathe. You are okay. Breathe. You are here for a reason. You are here because someday you will get through this, and someday you can share with someone else how you did it. If you can't live for you right now, that's okay. Live for someone or something else. Live to make the world better. Live to make another person's life better. If you believe in some sort of higher power, live because you believe that power knows your pain, and that power has some sort of plan for you. Trust that you can and will be in a different place someday, and when you look back, you will draw such strength from your perseverance and determination not to give up. Our lives change constantly, and if you're in the worst place you can be, there's only one way it can go. You will get through this. You will be okay. Sometimes our pain is self-induced. We want things to be a certain way, and when they're not, the stubborn among us batter and batter trying to fix things. This is exhausting and it doesn't work. Sometimes we've got to practice patience. If our problems took years to develop, they won't disappear in days. We have to have faith. We may have to change our ideas of what we thought the purpose of our lives was. We can't start at any other place than where we are at, and from that place we take the next right step towards where we think we need to go. The universe will do what we cannot do for ourselves, but it will not do what we can. It is useless to sit there in self-pity. I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. Yes, maybe you do. Yes, maybe the pain feels intolerable. It's not intolerable. We can learn to live in pain and live for other people despite the pain. Staying alive when we want to die is probably one of the most selfless things we can do. Just keep going. Live one more day, and have some tiny glimmer of hope that it won't feel like this forever. Take any belief you have and cultivate it. Learn to trust that you are where you need to be. But how can I be where I need to be? Aren't we meant to be happy? What's the point? I hate myself and I hate my life. It doesn't have to be this way. Self-hatred is the predominant cause of unhappiness. How can we enjoy life if we are constantly telling ourselves we are useless, defective, and there is something so fundamentally wrong that we don't deserve to be alive? You deserve life because you are alive, you are unique, and you can use that life to contribute. When we live in acceptance and live good lives despite our pain, we may find that how we feel gradually starts to shift. So I encourage you to stay alive, to cultivate self-love, to cultivate love for other people, to cultivate love for a higher power and live for these purposes. When we live in love, light, acceptance and gratitude, things may not seem as desperate or hopeless as they did before. Even if you're exhausted, do one nice thing for yourself and one nice thing for someone else every day. Love and allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to connect to others, accept help and share how you feel. Be gentle and don't try to force yourself to feel how you don't. But whatever you do, don't stop living.